Hello, Amsterdam. Merry Christmas.
Descamisados! Mis compañeros! When they fire those cannons, when the crowds sing of glory, it is not just for Perón, but for all of us! For all of us!
Last Saturday at the LA premiere, you said you felt like Cinderella. How do you feel right now?
Like one of her ugly stepsisters. I'm so tired.
After so many interviews.
Yes.
Am I the umptieth?
Yeah, you're pretty up there.
That's not in my advantage, is it?
Depends on how interesting the questions are.
Okay. We know a lot about the comparisons between you and Evita, but what about the differences?
That's a very good question. Thank you for asking it. Well, I'm alive, she's dead. That's one.
You're more famous.
Well, not anymore. Now I think everyone knows about her.
I am only a radio star with just one weekly show. But speaking as one of the people, I want you to know we are tired of the decline of Argentina.
I don't think that Eva Perón saw herself as an artist. I think that I have much more freedom because I approach everything from an artistic or a creative point of view, whereas all the work she did was in the name of her husband's government. So she had much more restrictions put on her, and she did everything in the name of the Peronist regime. So in a way, even though she affected a lot of change and what she did was very controversial, it was still in the name of her husband. She did it for her husband. It was rather selfless to a certain extent. So we're very different in that respect.
There is only one man who can lead any workers' regime. He lives for your problems, he shares your ideals and your dreams. He supports you, for he loves you, understands you, is one of you. If not, how could he love me?
She had political ambitions. How about you?
Well, I think you can be political with your art. I think if art provokes or makes you think or makes you question society, then I think you are being political. So I think I have been.
Do you live for your art as she lived and suffered for her people?
Yes, I mean, I think it goes both ways. I think that my work inspires me, and I think that I inspire my work, so, yeah.
Now I am a worker, I've suffered the way that you do. I've been unemployed and I've starved and I've hated it too. But I found my salvation in Perón, made the nation. Let him save them as he saved me.
Mevrouw Perón ontvangt prins Bernhard in haar werkkamer in het ministerie van Arbeid. Bij het onderhoud zijn vele Argentijnse ministers en het hele gevolg van de prins tegenwoordig. Het gesprek gaat voornamelijk over de sociale werkzaamheden van Eva Perón.
What part of Evita's life has become a myth and what is still reality?
I think no one truly knows, actually. I mean, I've read 29 books and I'm still confused, in so much as every book contradicts itself. So I think that the reason to make the movie in the first place, really, or the heart of the film, is in a way that frustration of what is reality, what is the truth, what is the myth, you know. I think that in the end, unfortunately, because Argentina has had, you know, military dictatorships and documents have been destroyed and people's memories are unreliable in so much as they're very partisan, you know, depending on your politics, they either love her or hate her. So real objective history books have never been written on her, and it's very difficult to get to the truth.
Prins Bernhard reikt dan aan mevrouw Perón het Grootkruis van de Orde van Oranje-Nassau uit. President Perón zelf ontving in 1949 reeds het Grootkruis van de Nederlandse Leeuw uit handen van onze toenmalige gezant in Argentinië.
She has other interests. If it's her who's using a pretty past when someone pretty lower class, graceless and vulgar, uninspired, can be accepted and admired.
Why are we still, after 45 years, fascinated by her?
Well, I think that when she was alive, she did some very controversial things, especially in Latin America. The fact that she was a woman and that she attained so much power, the fact that she gave women the right to vote, she allowed women to get divorced. She gave women a lot of rights. I think that that provoked a lot of people. And she died at a very young age, which also sort of furthers her myth. Whenever you die young and tragically, you kind of live on forever, like Marilyn Monroe or James Dean, people like that.
Eva Perón, de echtgenote van de Argentijnse president, is na een ziekte van enige maanden op 33-jarige leeftijd overleden. Haar stoffelijk overschot werd opgebaard in haar werkkamer op het ministerie van Arbeid en duizenden Argentijnen defileerden er langs. 30 dagen zal het land nu rouwen om de dood van een vrouw die van actrice opklom tot eerste vrouw van Argentinië.
Let me simply go on as the woman who brings her people to the heart of Perón. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Some people call this movie Madonna instead of Evita. You're not afraid the focus is too much on this hype?
It's hard. It's not of our making, you know. In the end, there's nothing you can do about it. I've done films where, you know, you have to beg someone to do 10 seconds on TV to talk about it. So the reason for the, you know, the interest in the film is, you know, is probably because of Madonna. And, you know, we should be grateful for that. But as I say, in the end, all the hype in the world doesn't mean a thing. All that matters is what flickers on the screen for 2 hours, you know. And that's truly what I want to be judged by, and I'm sure that she does too.